As an experienced coach of the male variety, tell me a little bit about the differences, Simon, on now coaching the young ladies.
Well, that's a very good question, Andrew. It's very refreshing is what it is. The girls come in not bogged down by a lot of the cultural norms that boys have perhaps grown up with, and I hope I don't sound sexist in any way.
Not at all.
But they're all very new to the game. They're enthusiastic. They just want to play. You talk to them about things like stoppages, and they look at you quite strangely. And you've got to remind yourself that you've maybe got to work through a few things. But all in all, it's wonderful. They're very enthusiastic. They're very committed, and they don't muck around as much as boys do.
That's well, of course, when they've got someone like you, fire and brimstone, and I noticed you've got the bristles on again tonight.
Yes.
I reckon they'd be staying in line. So tell me a little bit about last week. How did you and how did the girls enjoy?
Look, they loved it. They started. We were a bit short on numbers, but the girls worked very hard. We had a draw with the folk from the lovely, or the Valley of Love.
Beautiful.
We led all day, and I think the best side for 75% of the day, but as you know, bad kicking's bad football, Hoppy.
Absolutely.
And I think 3-9 didn't quite get the job done, and the Eagles rattled home, and we got a draw. But that was probably a fitting result in the end. Now,
tell me a little bit about the enthusiasm on the track this week, knowing that the Duff TV cameras were coming down to Skybus Park, so they're on Friday night football. What is it like in the change room?
The two words that spring to mind are buoyant and electric.
Yes.
The Duff is very highly thought of, as you know, in all circles, and that was, whilst they might not know what a stoppage is, they know what Duff is, or who Duff is. So yes, they're very excited.
They know the certain words on the whiteboard: Duff, Silver Fox,
all
and
that.
Cock-a-hoot.
That's it, absolutely. In fact, we finish every training session with a cock-a-hoot.
There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see Radders is up and about. The girls are ready, so we hope you enjoy the coverage of this big game here at Skybus Park.
Shorter pass, set it up to the top of the square. Brilliant play there.
Yeah, and that's Annie Pace. That's the one I was saying. She's a very determined young player. If Annie's involved, I don't think it's coming out.
All right, she doesn't muck around. She goes back and doesn't quite make it. But what I loved about Pacey then, looking in the back there, is Ratcliffe. They can just eke one towards the back there. They're in danger. But Lindisfarne clear that one as they come back out towards the middle of the ground. Beautiful hands and running past, taking it. That one is Chelsea Burden. Just very quickly goes in, but steadying it, Inch, who gets it further afield to that rolling ball. It's McGee who couldn't quite pick it up, but she goes back in to get it again. And then sprinting in was Crow. Very, very fleet of foot. Doesn't go that far as Bowering of the Priya variety, who's come on in the second quarter. Gets it out to her, I think, very dear friend in Ratcliffe. And they have put that one through for a goal for Lauderdale. Bowering, who picks it up. She's going back in, fighting hard, getting it now. The way she kept her hands free. It's rolling towards the goals, end over end. I think they might have gone through for a goal. It has indeed.
Lucks of fortune, Hobby.
It certainly was lucks of fortune. I'm not sure who picks it up. Lovely pickup. She is beset on there by Nordstrom, who's tackled very nicely. And there, almost playing that gatekeeper role, is Alice Bowering, and her awareness was absolutely straight from the top shelf. It is just about clicking over towards the 15-minute mark of the second quarter. Fossil, a big warm hello to you. We've got a wonderful community club down here as it's picked up by Nordstrom. Nordstrom goes towards the goals, and it has gone through. Another opportunist goal there by Bernadette Nordstrom. She showed good courage to get in and under to pick her, trying to hold in. Comes out towards Winch. Winch over the shoulder, but keeping their eye on the ball. And nicely played there by Lindisfarne. Bowering this time, who mops that one up. Lauderdale decide dangerously to go across goal, but it's come off. Fortune favours the bold as they go to the fat side of the ground. And they're leading in towards the ball. Oh, what a tackle, and holding the ball. What about that run down there, Owen? Immense pressure, but ably assisted. It was getting the numbers back, and that's what Lauderdale have done pretty well so far, as that ball is rolling forward. It's early stages of this last quarter. It's still inboard, not giving an inch as Lauderdale are trying to bring it back in. It's in a Very dangerous area as Lindisfarne pick it up. Here's a chance to swoop on it and kick a goal. That is Zoe Henley has slotted that one through. Well played by her. Here's a big opportunity for Knowles if she's got the handle on it. Goes in towards the goals and hits the big uprights. And the huge Lauderdale throng that are here to schools. Here's a big chance. If they can pick up this one, they can. Got clean hands. That was Knowles who picked it up. She was tackled and didn't dispose of it. 20 apiece. Is picking it up now is Elliott. Elliott goes to a very nice open forward line. Shimmies around, dodges, weaves. Pacey kicks towards the goal and it hasn't quite gone through for the minor score. My gee whiz, that was close, Owen.
Another dribbler. That would have been the third dribbler, I think. Oh, over the back's the way to go. And young lady took a nasty bash on the ground there. I hope she's all right.
Talking of open spaces, it is Alice Bowring who gets it. She drives that ball in with a beautiful pass. Lace up to the leading Pacey. Pacey goes back. She goes towards the goal. And Pacey has driven it through for the 6 points. That was terrific play there by Lauderdale, Owen.